Okay, now how we will create this? See, this we call as a card. What is this called as? One single card. ये card हो गया. So, how many cards do I have over here now? Three cards. Okay. So these three cards, we will use a grid layout to display them. Because if I would have a fourth video, where would it go? On the next line, right? So like this we have cards. So if I had a if I would have had the fourth video, it would have gone over here on the next line, like this over here, right? So this we achieve with the help of grid layout. Which layout? Arranging these cards like this, we arrange in the with the help of grid layout. So what grid layout does is, grid layout, it freezes the column width. So if this entire width of my system or width of my device, this is the width, right? If let's say this width from here to here is, let's say, 900 pixels. Okay, assuming I'm saying how many pixels? 900 pixels. So with grid layout, what we do is, grid layout, we first hard code in how many columns we want. So if I say over here that I want 300, 300, 300, means now how many columns will I have now? And what will be the width of each column? 300 pixels. So if now I have 5 videos, the first video will go where? And second goes, and third here. Now fourth. So now as I have occupied the entire width, right? Because 900 was the width, 300, 300, 300 is occupied. So now where does this next go? Fourth video will go down, right? Like this. And then fifth video will come here, correct? So if you arrange data in such a grid, then we have to use which layout? We have to use grid layout. So if you have multiple rows, if you want to display in what? Multiple rows, right? We are going. So if I have 100 videos, then 3, 3, 3, 3 like this, right? Then which is the ideal layout to display them? Grid layout. But so what does grid layout do? First, it finalizes the width of the column and then places the element, right? First, it will the width of the column, and second, it will place the element, correct? One by one. Okay, so if the number of element which can fit in one row is reached, it goes to the next row, correct? Like this. So this is called a rigid layout. What is it called? The grid layout is a rigid layout because it first finalizes the width of the column and then places the elements. Okay, and it is useful when we have what? When we want to display what? Multiple rows. That is the grid layout. Okay. Then we have one more layout called as the flex layout. What we have? Flex layout. So if you see the header over here, this header, if you observe, right? So let's start from here. Header. So this is how many rows? Single row. Okay. So if I take this header screenshot again like this, okay, if I take this screenshot again and paste it into new paint screen. So here, this is how many rows? Single row. So if you have something which you want to display in a single row and you want to partition this, so I will call this as a left side of the header. This is left side, okay, and this we can call as the right side. Okay, so right side can come from here, and this can come the mid part. Okay, so I can call this as the left part, right part, and mid part. है ना? अब left part can also be split into further two components. So I am continuously splitting into one single row only, right? So the left part can also be like this. It has two things. What two things does it have? The hamburger menu icon and the YouTube icon. Okay. Then this also has two parts. Other three parts it has. The three part mid has what? The search bar, the search button, and the voice button. Correct. And the right bar also has, let's say, what, four stuff: video icon, grid icon, bell icon, and the channel icon. So is this in multiple rows or single row? So for this we have the best layout called as flex layout, flex box. For this what we can use? So when to use grid layout, when to use flex box? Hmm? Yeah. So flex box is more flexible. It is flexible because it doesn't specify the size. Okay, the size is flexible. Okay, is like dependent on the content. So here if you see, all the size are different, right? This search bar, this search text box, size it is taking, big size comparatively, and these are how much the YouTube logo is taking, this much. So here You don't have to specify that, okay, I am giving you a size of 300 and you have to adjust in 300. No, here what does grid layout do? I have given you a particular size, right? You have to adjust within that. Okay. So as we do practical deeper, you'll understand. So these two layouts and the box layout you all know, right? Third layout, CSS box layout you all know, right? So every element, this is the element, it has a border, okay, and whatever is there outside is the margin. So what is this blue area? So if this is my button, if this is my button, what is the green area? And the green is the border. So green is the border. What is this area called then? The pink area is called what? Pink area is called what? It is called as padding. The distance between the element and the border is called as padding. And what is this yellow area called as? Margin. Okay. So yellow area is called as margin. This area is called as the margin, and this area is called as the padding. So these three layouts we will study in detail. Which are the three layouts? Box layout, grid layout, and flex layout. Okay, so you can expect questions on these in your interview.